Good morning, all of you. Very good morning, all of you. Is audio videos everything is clear? Is audio videos everything is clear? Can you confirm in the chat box, please, once? So before start the session, let us fix our agenda. What we are going to be discussing. Let us fix our agenda. So in the last session, we understood very clearly what is DevOps. We understood very clearly in the last session. What is a DevOps? We understood very clearly in the last session. And today we're going to be discussing about what is Azure. By end of the session, which we are going to be conclude Azure versus DevOps, which we are going to be discussing in the by end of the session. Clear? So some of the new students are there for today. So let them get benefit. So what exactly we have discussed in the last session, let us revise one more time within 5 minutes. What is the DevOps? Let us revise one more time what is the DevOps. Then we will move forwarding into the what is Azure. After understanding one more time DevOps, then we'll move forwarding into the Azure. We're going to be understand for today's session. Okay. So I'm going to be asking you again what we have discussed in the last session. So I have discussed already 3 questions. What those 3 questions, guys? Please tell me. What are the first question? What is an application? What are the second question? What are the server? Third question. What is SDLC? What is SDLC? What is an application, guys? Please tell me. The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. So that application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development life cycle. SDLC is a software development life cycle. By helping of SDLC, we can able to produce an application and we can able to do business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon. In SDLC, we have several stages like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. So these are all the stages. By following these are all the stages, we can able to produce an application and we can able to do business like Flipkart, Amazon, book my show. But if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, a Redbus kind of application, how exactly by following these all the stages. What are the first stage, guys, please? Analysis means what? Gathering information from the client. How exactly the login page, how exactly the registration page, how exactly the business model, what are the payment gateway, what exactly the client expectation. Each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, So we will be analysis. Once if it is complete analysis, our architects will be design. Design is nothing but what? Plan. According under the plan, our developers will implement the lines of code by using Java, .NET, Python. Our developers will implement the lines of code. Once if it is implemented, our testers will be verify the functionality, whether it is working or not. Once if it is verified, we're going to be placed on hundreds of servers. So once if it is placed on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon. But whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? The software development life cycle. Software development life cycle. Software development life cycle. In this SDLC process, directly or indirectly, if you are a software engineer, you are part of this SDLC process. If you are a developer, can write the code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if it is a DevOps engineer, if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are doing here? So if you are a DevOps engineer here, your roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. The combination of software development plus operation, we are calling as what? DevOps. That means what exactly? The combination of software development plus operation, which you are calling as what? DevOps, guys, please. That means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operations. Usually, what will happen? The developers are keep on writing the lines of code. These lines of code, if we can able to delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality with low cost is nothing but what? DevOps process. A DevOps, an automated, a transparent process, guys, please. But as a DevOps engineer, what exactly we are gonna be doing is, please, as a DevOps engineer, we're gonna be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. So the complex pipeline is nothing but what? SDLC process. A transparent pipeline is a DevOps process. Our SDLC process is a complex pipeline. Why we are calling SDLC as a complex pipeline? Because of it is a manual process. Because of it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, from analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation to testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance, it is a manual process. So due to this manual process, if you got an issue in the middle of the process, for identification, it will take a long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. That means what? Cost will be increased, quality will be decreased. Cost will be increased, quality will be decreased. So as a DevOps engineer, we're gonna be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, everything is an automated, everything is transparent. Due to this transparent, due to this in automation, so even if you got an issue, easily we can able to identify, and as soon as possible we can able to rectify the disputes. That means what? Cost is reduced and quality will be increased. So that is the reason as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operation. In this process, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. And operation. But to be frankly, we are not doing any planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. We're going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operation. But for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we are going to be using some of the tool stack. Which are all the tool stack we are using, guys? Please tell me. We're going to be using Git. We are going to be using Git. We are going to be using Maven. We are going to be Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, Elastic Logstack, Kibana, and Terraform. So by helping of these are all the tools, Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, ELK, Elastic Logstack, Kibana, and Terraform. So we can able to then implement an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operations. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required a infrastructure also. Tell me, what is an exactly infrastructure? What is infrastructure? Anybody help me? Okay, tell me, what is an application at least? Please. We have discussed in the beginning of the class, please. What is an application, please? What is an application? Application is nothing but a website. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language like Java, .NET, Python. We calling as an application. That application we're going to be placed on server side. We can access our internet as a website. Simply, we are calling for understanding to remember application is nothing but a website. Please keep in mind. What is an application? Application is nothing but a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. But question is, for maintaining this application, for deploying this application, So what kind of infrastructure is required for maintaining this website? What kind of infrastructure is required? For example, to understand this question, one more question I'm going to be asking. To conduct this DevOps class, what kind of infrastructure is required? Laptop, internet, Zoom meeting, fans here is table, chairs, projector, AC. So this raw infrastructure is required to to conduct these DevOps classes or not. Same way, my question is, for maintaining these websites, what kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, majorly, majorly. So servers are required. Network, network, storage, database, and so on. And so on. So for maintaining a Flipkart kind of website, major infrastructure is nothing but what? Servers are required, networks are required, storage required, and database is required. My question is here, but how many ways? How many ways to get infrastructure? How many ways you can able to get this infrastructure? So we can able to get from three kinds of environments. Yeah, we can able to get it from physical environment, virtual environment, or from cloud. But tell me, what is a cloud? So specifically, what is a cloud computing? What is an exactly cloud computing? Guys, please repeat the question. Listen very carefully. What is an application? Application is a website. For maintaining this website, this infrastructure is required, servers, network, storage, database, this kind of infrastructure is required. This infrastructure, how many ways we can able to get it? Either from physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud environment. But tell me, what is a cloud computing? The cloud computing is a nothing but a remote place infrastructure. If we can access over internet from a laptop, is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Repeat the question. What is a cloud computing, guys, please? If we can able to access the remote place infrastructure over internet from a laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Yeah, let us try to understand what is the cloud computing. What is it exactly cloud computing? Let us try to understand. Repeat one more time. So it is a data center. These data centers are look like this only. The huge computing power keeping in a rack wise in a big room we calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations, like in Singapore, like in UK, like in US, like in Singapore, like in Mumbai, in so many places. For example, Azure expanded these infrastructure in a reason wide in a different locations, guys, please. Azure expanded this kind of data center expanded in a reason wide, like in Mumbai, in Singapore, in US, in UK, in South Africa, and so many places, they expanded infrastructure as a data center. Yeah. So my question, what exactly the point which it is discussing? What is a cloud computing right now? What is a cloud computing is, please? So these data centers are a remote placed, like in US, Singapore, UK, Mumbai, somewhere else. So from these remote place resources, what kind of resources? Resource might be server, resource might be network, resource might be storage, resource might be database. So this kind of resources, if we can access over internet from a laptop, is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Repeat for understanding what is the cloud computing. The remote placed resources such as server, network, storage, databases. So if we can able to access over internet from a laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Cloud computing. But any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. Any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. So which one easy guess, please? Build then use or select then use. Which one easy guess, please tell me. So build then is not easy. Select then use is very easy. Am I right? For example, to understand, so we want to deploy our application like a Flipkart kind of application. We want to deploy. For that, we required a infrastructure. What kind of infrastructure we required? This infrastructure. This infrastructure, are we gonna be buy and maintain? First option. Second option is what? Get a rental based and based on uses, we're gonna be pay rent. So just for deploying our application, Flipkart kind of applications, are we gonna be buy and build and use, or else select then use and pay rent? Which is easy for you? Obviously, select then use only. Okay, I'll give one more example to understand this. So for example, you want to go to railway station just by car. Just by car, you want to go to railway station from your home. But how exactly you can able to get a car? Either you can able to buy a new car or else a rental car. Just for reaching railway station, which is easy for you, buying a new car easy or book a rental car easy? Definitely rental car easy. Same way, just for deploying our applications, what kind of infrastructure we require, we can able to get it from cloud. Based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. That's what any cloud is, a rental based infrastructure only, and based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. I hope you people are understand what is an exactly cloud. What is an exactly cloud, guys, please? But any cloud, we have a two different models on. So one is deployment model, another is what? Service model. Any cloud, either Azure, AWS, Google, any cloud is a two kinds of deployment models, guys, please. One is deployment model, another is what? Service model. So what is a deployment model? How you can able to place, I'll repeat, how you can able to place your websites on cloud. So we have four different types of deployment models we have. Listen, so public deployment model, private deployment model, community deployment model, and hybrid deployment model. Public means what? Shareable things. The hardware resources can be shareable with multiple websites. That means your application, my website, your website, all are placing on a same kind of resources, same kind of RAM, same kind of hardware resources that we are calling as what? Private. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to be start a financial business. For that, I want to place my application, my website on a specific resources which can't be shared by anyone. Dedicated to me only. The virtual machine is can able to use for my website, so it can't be shared to anyone. So hybrid means what? The combination of public plus private is nothing but what? Hybrid. So some servers are public servers, Some servers are private servers. That the combination of public plus private we calling as what? Hybrid cloud. But community is like a private, it is a more secure than private. That's it. I'll repeat one more time. Listen very carefully. So public means what? Multiple websites we can able to place on same kind of hardware resources. Private means what? I'm going to be placing my website a dedicated, a specific virtual machine which can't be shared to anyone. Hybrid means what? The combination of private plus public. Community means what? So as like private, but it is more secure. It is a in future community like DRDO, ISRO, NASA. Those people comes under community. But what about service model? Totally, we have a three kinds of service models, guys, please. Totally, we have a three kind of SaaS, three kind of service model. SaaS kind of SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. What are the SaaS? Software as a service. Software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. Let us understand with our own diagram, please. So for example, let's say, so we can able to get infrastructure. On top of we can able to place our application. So if you want to place a website, which are all the things required? Network is required, storage is required, service is required, virtualization is required, operating system required, middleware we can able to create a runtime, Java runtime, .NET, Python, database, and finally your software application, Java application, .NET application, whatever may be. With help of this role, we can able to deploy, place, or maintain your website. So what exactly we can able to get your own data center. We can build your own data center. We can able to place a website. That is one option. That is one option, guys, please. Or else you can able to get it. You can able to get it to from cloud also. I'll repeat. So either you can able to get it from your own data center, or else you can able to get it from your cloud also. So whatever the blue color line, that is you can able to manage. Whatever the green color, that is managed by the cloud. This is by you. This is by cloud itself. So for deploying our application, what kind of infrastructure is required? That infrastructure, who is managing? So if you have a data center, that is you're completely responsible by you. But if you are getting into the cloud, we have a three kinds of thing. That is what first thing is what? Software as a service, platform, Java platform, .NET platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So let us try to understand with what? SaaS, software as a service. So we're not doing anything. So we are going into the cloud, either Azure, AWS, whatever may be. So everything is ready-made, just to be choosing options, and we can able to get it and we can able to use. Like a Office kind of MS Office, Office 365 example. So kind of like some kind of a SaaS kind of services, like a SAP kind of services, whatever may be. Everything is ready, just to be gonna be choosing. So everything is responsible providing by Azure itself, like cloud itself, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, Java runtime, database, or your software. Everything is responsible with the cloud. We're not doing anything, just to be choose an option. And based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. That's it. That is the first option. Second option is nothing but what? You have a team, you have a dev team. So we have a database team. You are developing your own software with your developers, with your database administrator. But for that, we require a network, we require a storage, we require a servers, we require a virtual machines, we require operating system, middleware runtime. But these things we can able to take a help from cloud, but application data which we are going to be developing with our own team. But that application, Java application, the database, which you can able to place on cloud services. Cloud services. Then third option, infrastructure as a code, infrastructure as a services. SaaS is understood, platform we understood right now, infrastructure as a service only. So So we are developing our own application. We're developing a database. We are installing our runtime, Java runtime. Middleware, we are choosing operating system, which operating system, Linux or Windows or Red Hat or Ubuntu, whatever maybe we choosing. For that, network is required, storage is required, servers are required, virtualization required. But this is I'm going to be taking from help of cloud and remaining everything which we are going to be choosing, I hope you understood very clearly what is a deployment model, how many ways we can able to get infrastructure on top of how we can able to deploy either publicly, privately, community. But second one is what exactly? Service models, SaaS kind of service, PaaS kind of service, and IaaS. What are the SaaS? Completely is responsible with the cloud, Azure cloud. And flat means what? So which flat? Java, .NET, Python development, we are responsible, but infrastructure we can able to get it from cloud. But infrastructure as service means what? Application, data, runtime, and middle or operating system, which we are going to be choosing, but rest everything is responsible with the cloud. But if we go for on-premises, there is no cloud, it is around database, data center. So I hope you people are understands very clearly. But which clouds are supporting this? Which are all the clouds are supporting? Yes, we can able to go for AWS, Microsoft, and Google. These three are leading cloud providers are available in the market. But which cloud we're going to be learning? Microsoft Azure. Which cloud? Microsoft Azure. Why Microsoft Azure? For getting infrastructure, for replacing your websites? Because of it is a 5 times cheaper than AWS. 5 times cheaper than AWS. So if we have already Microsoft license, we can able to use an Azure cloud also. Most of the companies are moving into the Azure. What is an exactly Microsoft Azure, guys, please? Microsoft Azure is a second largest cloud provider. By helping of this cloud, various services such as computing services, networking services, database services, storage services, which we can able to get it, and it is a pay as a service model. Then first we are going to be using based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. By helping of Azure, which are all the models which you're discussing as please? Compute model, networking model, storage model, database model, Active Directory model, IAM, and account management. These are all the models which we are going to be discussing, guys. Please tell me. So, but if you want to use, these are all the models, either computing, network, storage, database model. First, we should understand Azure core architecture. In Azure core architecture, totally we have a 3 layers. Totally we have a 3 layer. It is a front end layer, it is a middle layer, it is a service layer. Front layer, middle layer, service layer. Service layer. Let us try to understand front end layer. Front means what? How you can able to getting into the Azure. How you can able to getting into the Azure. So totally front layer is 4 types. One is portal. How you can able to getting into the Azure portal. Sign up and sign in. Sign up and sign in. You can able to getting into the Azure portal look like this. Sign up and sign in, you can able to get it as a first approach. Second approach is what exactly? PowerShell. PowerShell. PowerShell, yes, please. PowerShell means what? We can able to get a PowerShell by executing a bash commands. We can able to create infrastructure in Azure. CLI. Command line. Command line interface. By executing a command, we can interact with Azure and we can able to create infrastructure. And REST client means what? It is a programming like Java.NET we can able to use. By executing a program, we can able to create infrastructure. Either portal, PowerShell, CLI, REST. By helping of this, out of this for anyone, we can able to interacting with Azure. So middleware is what will happen? What exactly middleware? So it will be authorization, whether you are a Whether you are a right persons or not, it will be authorized. It will be authorized your username password. Once if it is authorized, it will be go to your services like your virtual machines, you can able to get it, or else your networking, storage, whatever maybe we can able to interacting. So service like a virtual machine, service like a database, service like a networking. So I hope you understood very clearly. So by using portal, PowerShell, CLI, REST client, it will be authorization. It will be interacting with Azure. It will be authorization, whether you are right credentials or not. Then we can able to create a virtual machine. Then we can able to create a database. We can able to create a network, and we can able to create n number of services. N number of services. Which are all the services we can create it, guys, please? Yes, we can able to use computing models, networking model, storage database model, user management, group management, Active Directory, IAM. So these are all the models which we are going to be discussing. In computing model, we're going to be discussing about virtualization missions, function apps, app services, AKS, a networking model. What is a networking? Load balancer, application gateway, DNS, CDN, in storage, blob storage, file storage, table storage, queue storages, and database, SQL database, Casma DB, Active Directory, and IAM, which we are going to be discussing as please. So I hope you people are understands very clearly what is in exactly HR. So let me repeat one more time. Let me repeat one more time. So we are going to be deploying our application, placing our websites on a hundreds of servers. Those hundreds of servers, those hundreds of infrastructure, we can able to get it from Azure. Placing our websites on Azure infrastructure. While placing our websites on Azure infrastructure, we require an automated process. That an automated process which we can able to get it from cloud. I'll repeat one more time. So we're going to be delivering our application from dev environment to production environment with an automated process. While we delivering our application and deploying onto the environment, we required a infrastructure. That infrastructure which we can able to get it from cloud. Understood? So Azure is a infrastructure provider. What kind of infrastructure required for deploying our application, we can able to get it. But while deploying our application, we required an automated process. That automated process which we are going to be implementing by using DevOps. So I hope you understood very clearly what is an Azure and what is a DevOps. And moreover, on top of Azure, we are going to be implementing our Azure DevOps pipeline also by end of the course. I hope you people are understands very clearly. Before taking your questions, let us revise one more time our course hour. Please wait. I'll take your questions, all your questions. Let us revise one more time our course hour. So total it is around 5 months plus duration. Total duration of this course is 5 months plus duration. In this 5 months of plus duration, Azure DevOps will be covered. Azure administration also covered. So which are all the prerequisites, guys, please? Linux basics required and shell script is required. And no programming, Java, .NET, Python is not required. You require a laptop with this configuration for daily practice. So who can join in this course? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. And any graduate can also join in this course. Which are all the benefits, guys, please? Daily class recording videos after the payment. Via Google Drive, you can able to access. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, 80% of soft materials I'm going to be providing with you. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. Each and every class is a practically implemented in front of you that you need to practice in your laptop. After completion of course, you will receive a course completed certification. Daily 1 hour class, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. The classes are Monday to Saturday. Completely, it is a Sunday is a holiday. You're gonna be paying 10,000 rupees for complete DevOps, for complete Azure, for daily recordings. So if you want to talk to admin, please call this number 9297 for regarding fees and any kind of admin kind of questions. You can call or you can drop one WhatsApp message also. This is in exactly our course content link. If you copy paste in any browser, you can see my course content information. This is in exactly my document list. So in DevOps, what I'm going to be covered. In Azure, what I'm going to be covered. Please be look at once. So 20 pages of DevOps content. 10 pages of Azure content. Please be revised once. I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. Please be get it out. Just be double click on it. You can able to get it out. Just to be double click, you can able to open my document list. That's it, guys, please, for today. So, and one more thing, who are interested, please be do the registration, means we have to do the payments and we'll continue by tomorrow. So tomorrow, so this meeting link will be expired. So the new meeting link will be shared by our admin, who are all registration, who are all done the payment. Those people will get a new meeting link and join from tomorrow. So that's it, guys, please. So do you have any questions, please? Do you have any questions, please, in the chat box? Fine. Teja, thank you. You can unmute by end, but not in the middle. Yeah, please. Teja, please, I will talk to you. I will unmute, you can talk to me, please wait a minute. So what if you do only DevOps? No. So Mohammed, so we have to learn like Linux basics, at least one cloud, that to Azure cloud and DevOps. These three is the combination is very important. We can't be separate. DevOps alone we can't learn. We should learn all together, Mohammed. Yes, yes, yes. After this also you can call and conference to me also. After this session also, if anybody want to talk to me, call the same number and ask the conference to Maha sir. No difference. Offline, online, both are same. Fees, everything is same. You can come and join here also. You can. I'm in offline available here also. You can any point of time come and join offline also, Mohammed. Any questions, please? Teja, do you want to talk to me? Please unmute. You can talk to me, please. Teja, you want to talk to me? If you want to talk to me, please unmute. You can talk to me, right? Yes, yes. Yes, Mohammed. Yes. Same time. Any questions, please, all of you?
Maha, can you hear me now? This is Teja.
Please continue.
Maha,
Please, Teja, please continue.
hi. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm pretty much interested in this program. I mean, with the courses. Yeah, I'll join regularly. No other questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Teja. Thanks a lot, all of you. We'll continue by tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be start our regular sessions. Tomorrow onwards, how to getting into the cloud, how to create a service, we're going to be start. Slowly, we're going to be increase the criticality. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start. practical sessions. Thanks a lot. We'll continue by tomorrow with the new meeting link. Thanks.